My dear students, today I am going to discuss rules to ask yes or no questions starting with primary auxiliary verbs where under Learn English through Tamil Foundation course. I am Dr. Gunasekaran is taking class for you. Vetri welcomes you all. Now, so in this, I want to give some informations. Normally, for spoken English, if you want to raise question or reply questions, so we must know how to form simple sentences, then how to raise questions. Normally, sentences can be classified generally a number of ways. One of the most important type is simple sentences, the interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. This is type 1. So under this, formation of simple sentences I have already discussed in previous YouTube's chapters. You can kindly refer, starting from the introduction. Now I am discussing the interrogative sentences. As you know already, what is an interrogative sentence? You must know. Interrogative sentence, a sentence that asks a question, is called an interrogative sentence. So any sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. Normally, we are using the following types to ask questions. Many of you may not know this. Number 1, WH questions. Under this, nearly some 9 to 11 the WH questions are there. Number 2, yes or no questions. And number 3, tag questions. WH question I have already discussed. Kindly refer in my previous topics. Under the yes or no questions, I am now going to discuss the primary auxiliary under the be verb, past tense, plural, where, W-E-R-E. Okay, tag questions. This we will be discussing later. So let me concentrate only on yes or no question today. The WH questions are questions that begin with words that typically start with WH. They are used to gather information about a specific topic. Important WH words used to ask questions are 1. What, 2. When, 3. Where, 4. Which, 5. Who, 6. Who, 7. Whose, 8. Why, and 9. How. Among the 9 WH questions, only in how the word is interchanged. That means instead of the first letter will be W, second letter will be H in all the cases. But in this case, H come first, W come last. That is the only difference. Okay. So let me concentrate today under the yes or no questions. I am going to discuss where. So let me give introduction regarding yes or no questions. Yes or no questions do not require elaborate explanations or detailed information. So let me discuss the characteristics of yes or no questions. 1. Simplicity. They are straightforward and easy to answer. So these yes or no questions are straightforward and easy to answer. Number 2, clarity. They ask for a clear affirmation or negation. Very, very important. Number 3, Directness. They focus on a specific point without ambiguity. Consciousness. They are typically short and to the point. 5. Binary response. They limit the response to two possible answers, either yes or no. So the only two answers possible, yes or no. So immediate response. And efficiency. They are useful for quickly gathering information or making decisions. In all other sentences, we have to read completely and understand. But here, immediately, if we say yes or no, immediately we know, understand the clear information. So, quickly gathering information. Please follow. So, let me concentrate before that. I'll give rules you have to follow to use proper auxiliary verb to ask yes or no questions. First rule, identify all the auxiliary verbs which include 1. Am, is, are, was, were. They are called be verbs. So directly be will be used only under the future tense, that is will be. I will be. Kindly follow. So this be will come only with will. Kindly follow, understand this information. So the other information I want to give, the auxiliary verbs, primary auxiliaries, this is auxiliary verbs. So we can classify into two types, that is 1, 2, 3. They are primary auxiliary verbs. And 4, 5, they are secondary auxiliary verbs. This is primary auxiliary. This is secondary auxiliary verbs. So what is the main difference between primary auxiliary and secondary auxiliary? You must understand is primary auxiliary verb will come as a main verb as well as helping verb, auxiliary verbs. Whereas secondary auxiliary verbs will not come directly as a main verb. It will always come as auxiliary verb. This is the most important. You must understand. So secondary auxiliary verb, it will not act as main verb. That is most important. You must to know that. Okay, let me come forward. Be verbs, am, is, are, present tense. This am, this is a characteristic. It is applicable only for I. I am a boy. I am a boy. I am running. I am going. So, am will come only for I. First person singular. No other noun or no other personal pronoun will use am. Please follow. Whereas, is, are, again present tense, is for singular noun or for plural noun or pronoun. Was, past tense, singular, where the past tense, plural. Please follow. So there are 5 verbs under the be verbs. Number 2, do verb, we will call it as. Do, does, did. Do and does, present tense, did, past tense. Kindly follow. Do. Normally it will come for, that is noun plural, personal pronoun plural. The only exception is I. So I do my job properly. So even though it is singular pronoun, exceptional case, here it will come do. I should not use I does. It is wrong. Please understand that. The did, past tense. Has, have, had. Third auxiliary, primary auxiliary. Has, have, present tense, had, past tense. And normally, so do plural, I told you, same way does for singular. That means personal pronoun. He, she, it, does will be used. And pronoun, the noun singular, we have to use does. Ram, Sita, like that. We have to use the does we have to use. Has, have, third primary auxiliary type, present tense, had, past tense. Another important information, kindly follow, even though I singular, it will not use has. I have only I have to use. Kindly follow. I have a pen. நான் ஒரு பேனா வைத்திருக்கிறேன். I should not use I has, singular pronoun. I should not use singular verb. So exceptional I, please remember. Only am. In all other cases, I, that is, whenever use I, it is taking only plural. Say I do, I have, I will, like that it will use. Please have it in mind. So now we'll come for the secondary auxiliary verbs. That is will, shall, can, may, must. Secondary auxiliary. Then the fourth type, would, should, could, might, etc., including that. It is the secondary auxiliary, fifth type. As I already informed, this is applicable only acting as an auxiliary verb, will not come as a main verb. Another one important, some YouTubes I have seen, many teachers are teaching that will and past tense would. It is wrong. Please follow, it is wrong. Shall, should, can, could, like that, no. So will, would, shall, should, future tense it is indicating. So these two verb, secondary auxiliary verb, when we are using, we should not say past tense because it is future. In future, how past tense will come? So only difference is, what is the main difference between will and would, shall and should? I can explain. The thing is, this is the would and should in a short, the future. A short future tense you have to use. That is, you are going to do within a short period, use would and should. If take time, months or year, use will and shall. That is the main difference. Don't think would is the past tense of will, should is the past tense of shall. Kindly follow. So now this is, so number rule 1, identify all the verbs, auxiliary verb. Rule number 2, place suitable auxiliary verb at the beginning of the question, followed by subject and main verb. Please follow. This is the most important. So what auxiliary verb I have to use? Suppose I am using the subject as the I cannot use is, etc. So I have to use am I. Please follow. Am I. Only I have to use. That is the suitable auxiliary verb I have to use to raise question. Whereas he, she, it, I have to use is. Kindly follow. If it is a plural, I can use are. The corresponding past tense is was and are were. We have to apply to ask questions. Please have in mind. So let me explain with one simple SRO questions. Is he coming to the party? Question is he coming to the party? அவன் பார்ட்டிக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? Is he coming to the party? வந்து கொண்டு இருக்கிறானா? He, please follow, is he. Singular, third person singular, I am using is. Singular, plural. Primary auxiliary. Now there are two possibilities. He may come or may not come. If it is he is coming, answer will be yes. Please follow. How to answer? Very simple. Simply interchange the position. He is coming to the party. He is, yes, he is coming to the party. Positive. Otherwise, no, he isn't coming to the party. He isn't coming to the party. If negative. Here, one important information I want to say. Normally, in English pronunciations, vocabulary, normally we will not use is not or not. We are not pronouncing, using isn't or ain't. Like that only we are using. Exception is am. Am not only we have to use. Amn't we should not use. This is an exceptional case. Please follow. Okay. Rule number 3. Add the rest of the sentence if needed. So once we have developed the questions, we are giving yes or no questions. If necessary to give further information, add the rest of the sentence. The same question I am using. Is he coming to the party? Is he coming to the party? Answer is yes, he is coming to the party. So sentence is not completed here. Further it continues. It's giving information. And he will join with us. அவன் எங்களோடு இணைவான். அவன் வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான். பார்ட்டிக்கு வந்து ஆமாம் அவன் பார்ட்டிக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான். மேலும் அவன் எங்களுடன் ஜாயின் செய்து கொள்வான். எங்களுடன் கலந்து கொள்வான். Positive. Suppose no, he isn't coming to the party. Negative. For the negative, explanation not required. Now, 4. Use the correct form of auxiliary. This we have already discussed. Again, I am giving one more example. Do she know the answer? Is it correct? No. Wrong form. Because she is the third person singular. He, she, it. Third person singular means singular we have to use. Does we have used. So the same question, how do you ask? Does she know the answer? Correct form. Suppose you want to give yes. Yes. Interchange. She does know the answer. Very, very easy to speak. Very, very easy to reply. Very, very easy. Rule 5. Inversion of subject and verb. When I was discussing the question, I told how to invert. So that is another important rule. Easy to understand now. Whenever any yes or no question is used, you subject, you can put it front, and verb, auxiliary verb, you put it at the next. Automatically answer will come. Before that, you have to use, depending upon the positive or negative, use yes or no. For example, one simple sentence. You are coming to the party. Simple, present continuous. This is present continuous. We have already discussed a number of 12 different types of sentences we have discussed. This is present continuous. Suppose I want to raise question. Very simple. Or I will put inside. You I will put next. Are you coming to the party? Only thing is I have to question mark. Are you coming to the party? Yes, I am coming to the party. So suppose, are you coming to the party? If you ask, question, நீ பார்ட்டிக்கு வருகிறாயா? Automatically, only we should be careful. நீ என்று சொல்லும்போது, we have to use I. Yes, I am coming to the party. No, I am not coming to the party. So, inversion of subject and verb we have to use carefully. Now, I will use some nearly 10 sentences to have clear idea to understand the utilization of where. Where you meeting held in the Chennai yesterday. Were you at the meeting? Were you at the meeting held in Chennai yesterday? நீ நேற்று சென்னையில் நடந்த மீட்டிங்கில் கலந்து கொண்டாயா? வேர் யூ இருந்தாயா? That is the question. There are two possibilities. Yes, I was. Please follow. You, I am changing for I. Suppose you is the plural, then I have to use we. In that case, instead of was, I have to use were. Kindly follow. Yes, I was at the meeting held in the Chennai. No, I was not at the meeting held in Chennai yesterday. Kindly follow. Even though we are using where, but when I am giving reply, I am not using where. I am using was because I, singular, pronoun singular. So I wasn't at the meeting held in Chennai. Please follow. The second question, were the documents submitted on time? Were the documents submitted on time? Yes, if it is positive. Yes, the documents were submitted on time. Please follow here. In the question we have were, in the answer also we have were. But when we are having you comes, I am using I. If it is plural, I am using we. Please follow. Yes, the documents were submitted on time. Another important you must understand here, where is the auxiliary verb, submit is the main verb, V1 main verb. This is submitted is the V3 verb, past participle. That is the main verb. Yes, the documents were submitted on time. No, the documents weren't submitted on time. See, very, very easy to give answer. The third question, were you, please follow you, were you able to complete the project on time? So here you is coming in the form of plural. Were you able to complete the project on time? Because project means there will be more number of people. Answer is yes, we were. So now where is coming? We, plural verb. We were able to complete the project on time. If it is negative, no, we weren't able to complete the project on time. Understand now? Okay. So now question number 4. Were there any issues with the projects? Were there any issues? It is plural now. Any issues with the project? The subject is a plural now. Then, yes, there were any issues with the project. Or simply we can use, there were issues with the project. If it is negative, no, there weren't any issues with the project. Please follow. Fifth question. Were you informed about the changes? Were you informed about the changes? Here we are considering you as a plural. So I am using yes, we were informed about the changes. Please follow. You, it is going there. I am putting simply we. We were informed about the changes. Before yes. Kindly, but that is after yes. Next. No, we weren't informed about the changes. Please follow. Next question. Question number 6. Where the mathematical formulas explained in today's class clear to you? Clear to you. Answer, yes, the mathematical formulas were explained in today's class clear to me. So were auxiliary verb, plural, explained, it is the main verb. Past participle explained. So negative, no, The mathematical formulas explained in today's class weren't clear to me. Weren't clear to me. Kindly follow. So here we are using clear is a verb. Explain, it is a past participle. Kindly follow. The next one. Were you aware of the environmental impacts of pollution before today's science lesson? There are two possibilities. Yes. That is here you, it is used, it's a singular. So I was aware of the environmental impacts of pollution before today's science lesson. If it is negative, no. I was not aware of the environmental impacts of pollution before today's science lesson. Please follow. Because of past tense, I am using was. I am not using were. Kindly follow. Number 8. Were the instruction for the chemistry experiments easy to follow to you? Were the instruction for the chemistry experiments easy to follow you? If yes, the instructions for the chemistry experiments were easy to follow to me. No, the instructions for the chemistry experiment weren't easy to follow me. To follow to me. So in that case, where it is the coming as main verb. Kindly follow. 9. Question number 9. Were you able to solve algebra problem without any help? Without any help. Question. Here you singular, so I use it. Yes, I was able to solve algebra problem without any help. Suppose, if it's not possible, no, I wasn't able to solve the algebra problems without any help. என்னால் செய்ய முடியாது, மற்ற ஹெல்ப் இல்லாமல் செய்ய முடியாது. Please follow. The last one, the 10th sentence, I am now giving now. It is, were you able to understand the main themes of novel discussed in the class? Were you able to understand the main themes of the novel discussed in the class? Two possibility. You, singular. So answer automatically you have to convert it to I. Yes, I was able to understand the main themes of the novel discussed in the class. Please follow here. I was able to understand the main themes of the novel discussed in the class. No, I was not able to understand the main themes of the novel discussed in the class. So, only when you are having in the yes or no question you should be careful. Depending upon the nature, singular or plural, you have to use I or we. Whereas, in all other cases, if you need not worry. He or she, it, you can use as such. Same way, noun, singular, directly you can use. Plural, directly you can use. I hope you have understood very well how to use where as a primary auxiliary, where to ask yes or no questions. Dear students, I am Dr. Kunasekaran. I have discussed today's class. We will meet you again in the next class, the primary auxiliary verb, next verb we will discuss. Thank you.